Hi, everyone. My name is Steve with Amy Meditime. Thank you for joining the Bellanova webinar. And I'll be speaking for you for about the Bellanova today. And let's just get right into it. So I'm going to tell you a little short background of our company, AMA Meditime. Okay, so been here since 1993. Our head office is here in Brea of California. Okay? And also we do have an office in Korea as well for shipping and for getting the new devices in South Korea. So our vision is to meet with the modern world's continuous demands of beauty by supplying innovative and advanced aesthetic solutions to our clients. And our job is to help our clients find success. And today we'll be talking about Bellanova, but we do have a lot of other devices and products in our portfolio, such as the medical grade lasers, like Q-switched Indiac lasers, fractional CO2, diode for hair removal, etc. And also we do have multiple different types of skincare devices. And we are going to be talking about the most popular one right now, which is the Bellanova today. Okay. We do have the Viola PDO threads as well, and as well as the Histolab skincare products. If you have any questions regarding any of our other products other than the Bellanova, just let me know. Okay, I will be sharing my contact information at the end of this webinar. Okay, so Bellanova. What is Bellanova? Well, I'm gonna get started with a short video. Okay, just a minute. So let's go ahead and take a look at the video together. So what is Bellanova? Just looked at the short video of doing a short treatment of the Bellanova, and there was a little before and afters at the end. I'll be sharing a little more towards the end of the webinar, okay? So we can talk about that more. But let's talk about what Bellanova is really. Okay? So it's actually the only device right now in the skincare field where it incorporated 3 different functions into one. Okay? So that's why we call it an all-in-one Nano Mist therapy. There is a microcurrent and also low-level laser, and most importantly, the Nano Mist therapy. Okay? All of these 3 devices are in this one device, and most importantly, they can be treated simultaneously. Okay? So you're not doing, it's not like a multifunctional device where it's not a multi-platform basically. Okay? We're not doing microcurrent separately, low-level laser separately. We're doing all of these 3 together, okay, to save you time, meaning you can do all these stuff, all these treatments in just in about 20 minutes. Okay? So let's see how it's done. So the main functions of the microcurrent low-level laser and Nano Mist therapy. First of all, microcurrent will help with the stimulation of the skin cells, and it will increase the cell metabolism. And the low-level laser will help with the improving the blood circulation and the cell activation. And the Nano Mist therapy will enhance the absorption of bioactive substances. Let's take a look at one by one, more in depth of what microcurrent does to our skin. Okay? So I'm pretty sure that a lot of you are already familiar with the concept of microcurrent. It's been around the market for a very long time, and we've been using microcurrent for a very long time, but I will briefly still go over what microcurrent, how it's beneficial to our skin. So microcurrent basically uses the low voltage electricity to stimulate the muscle, and it will improve the adenosine triphosphate cell growth, okay, also known as the ATP, and the collagen development in the dermis on the face. Okay? So basically, very simply put, it's just a facial muscle workout. And so think of it like a workout. So why do we use microcurrents? So obviously, for the main reason, it's for the anti-aging purposes. Okay, we want to stimulate the adenosine triphosphate production as much as we can, okay, because this will build more collagen and it will improve with the elasticity of our skin. And so we want to really stimulate that ATP production in our skin. Okay? And using the microcurrent, it will deliver the tightened skin appearance. Okay? A lot of people do say that it's like a face lifting. I like to say it's more like a skin tightening than more of a lifting. Okay? Because technically it's not really lifting. You do see a lifting effect out of the tightened skin appearance. Okay? And the second function is the low-level laser therapy. Now, Bellanova uses 660 nanometers in wavelength, and there's an absorption of this light energy by the mitochondrial chromophores, and which also enhances the adenosine triphosphate production. Okay? And that is why we also decided to use the low-level laser with along with the microcurrent, because it has to do with increasing the production of the adenosine triphosphate. Okay? And low-level laser will also increase the tissue temperature, which will help with the enhancing the blood circulation as well. Okay? So it's going to help with the tone, improving the tone of the skin. So low-level laser is very safe. It's a little different from the medical grade lasers. Okay. In other words, it's more closer to just the LED light. Okay. It's using a 660 nanometers of a wavelength of an LED light. Okay, to enhance the blood circulation and also to enhance the production of the adenosine triphosphate, which means more collagen and more elastin production. Okay. Lastly, this is I would say it is the main function of Bellanova. Okay. It's called the Nano Mist therapy. And so what it does is we put in some bioactive substances. We like to use the ionto placenta or like an ionto multivitamin. Okay. In here, ionto means it's like an ionized product. Okay. So it pairs much better when the electricity flows in. Okay. It will penetrate the product much deeper into the skin. It will just react a lot better than using regular products. Okay. So we like to use our ionto products with this Bellanova, okay, so that it can pair well with the microcurrent function. Okay. So these nanoparticles are able to penetrate deep into the epidermis and dermis. Okay. So not only using the microcurrent, but just the nano mist therapy itself will easily penetrate deep into the skin. Okay. So because it's a nanoparticle size, which is equivalent to the size of one hair strand. Okay, so it penetrates through the skin very easily. Okay? All you have to do is just spray over the face and it'll penetrate. And using this ionized products such as ionto P or the VEED, as I mentioned earlier, it will react very well with the microcurrent and causing these active ingredients to be penetrated deeper into the skin. Okay? Before I go on to this, I'm going to show you real quick how this Nano Mist therapy works. Actually, I have a machine right next to me right here. This is what the handpiece looks like. And once I turn it on, you'll be able to see the mist coming out of this handpiece. Okay. Now, this mist is the Nano Mist. Now, usually when we talk about a mist, you put your hand on the mist for a little bit, then usually if it's just a regular mist, it'll create like a dew on the palm of the skin, right? On the palm of the hand. But this, because being a nano particle sized nano mist, it does not create any of the dews here. Okay? So it still moisturizes the skin itself, but it won't make the skin get wet. Okay? Because all of them are being penetrated. Okay? So this is the beauty of the Nano Mist. Okay? So you're not gonna have to go through the trouble of having to wipe down everything. Okay, if you're afraid of like getting all the juice on the skin, but you're not gonna get anything. Even if I just leave it on for a while, everything is just being penetrated into the skin. So therefore, it does moisturize my skin, but it doesn't get me wet though. Okay. So there's that Nano Mist function, and then as you can see, the red LED light you see, this is the low level laser. Okay. And these little teeth that you see on tip of the handpiece is the where the microcurrent will flow. Okay. Of course, when you're using the microcurrent, we recommend that you use the ground pole. So the patient will have to hold on to. Just gonna disconnect it real quick. That looks something like this. Okay, so this is the ground pole of it, and here's the other pole for the microcurrent. Okay, so that's what the handpiece looks like. All right, so we use this Nano Mist therapy to deliver the active ingredients into the skin effectively, and it will moisturize the skin barrier. Okay, it won't get it wet; it will just moisturize the skin barrier. Okay. And I do have a question. Someone typed up a question for me. Does it get hot temperature-wise? It does not get hot. There's no temperature-related function in here. Okay, it will only stimulate the blood circulation by using the low-level laser therapy, but it won't raise the temperature itself, so it's not hot. Okay, it's actually a very cool kind of feeling. Okay. So sometimes, because when you see a red light coming out, some people do ask where, oh, because it's red, is it hot? Is it like a kind of heat coming out of it? But there's no heat coming out of it at all. What you feel is the sensation that you feel is more like a, if anything, more like a zappy feeling from a microcurrent. Okay, and very cool, nice feeling from the Nano Mist. Okay, and then the low level laser therapy itself won't give you any, you won't be able to feel anything. Okay, your blood cells will be able to feel that there is a light coming in and it will react to that. Okay, but you yourself won't really feel anything out of the laser itself. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at some of the indications and contraindications. So it works really well on the crow's feet and fine wrinkles, neck wrinkles, and skin tone and skin tightening. Okay, all of these indications are indications where you can most likely to see right after just a single treatment. Okay, I'll be able to show you some of our before and after photos. Okay, and you'll be able to see a pretty good before and afters of these indications that I just listed here. Okay, and there are some contraindications, not a lot. We always like to say avoid patients with pacemakers. And also, if they have a metal implant, they can still do it. But I recommend that you maybe block the area with the gauze, okay, before you do it, okay, so that they don't feel too much zappy feeling or that uncomfortable feeling from the microcurrent flowing to the metal implant. Or if they have an open sore, such as like a severe acne, I suggest that you wait a little bit until the acne comes down a little bit. Okay? What can you expect? So as I stated in the beginning of the webinar, think of this as like a workout of a facial muscle. Okay, so similar to like a body workout, a continuous facial workout will be necessary for the result to last. Okay, so when we go to the gym and we do a workout, we might see a little pump up on our muscle in the mirror, but we all know that it doesn't last, right? The next day, next morning, you see yourself mirror and you'll see that all the muscles are gone, right? So it's same thing with the microcurrent too. When you stimulate the muscle, okay, you might see some like really amazing skin tightening, but if you only get one treatment, it's not gonna last. Okay, it will be a very temporary looking type of skin tightening. So we do recommend a treatment interval and a number of sessions as once per week, or even a series of 10 sessions. Okay, so it would be more like a 10-week program, right? And patients will be able to see a clear before and after, usually just after one treatment. Okay, but for it to last at least for 2-3 months or so, we recommend that the patient gets it about 10 times. Okay. So here are some before and afters. Okay, this one is actually the most recent one. That was done by one of my clients over in Massachusetts. It's an amazing before and after photo. She did an amazing job with Bellanova here. So you can really clearly see awesome improvements on the crow's feet and the neck too. And if you just look at overall, you can see that her skin just feels a lot more plump than before. Okay? And I mean, not to mention the crow's feet here, okay? And the neck. And you can see that the skin tightening effect is there and it's very clear. Okay? This one is an amazing photo. And this one is another amazing one. We actually did this at the show, and it was literally about 20 minutes after. Okay? And you can see a great improvement on the neck wrinkle here. The same person, just taken a little more up close, okay, at a different angle. Okay? So you can really see the improvement on the neck wrinkle there. This one was also done at the show, and it was literally about like 20 minutes after as well. You can see a good improvement on her crow's feet. Same with her. You can see a great improvement on the crow's feet. So you can see that we really focus a lot on the crow's feet area, and we have a lot of patients with patients with the concerns of the crow's feet or even the fine wrinkles. If they have a deep wrinkle, that's not going to be as easy to do. We're using just the microcurrent alone, but as long as it's just a fine wrinkle or like a crow's feet, okay, these areas, Bellanova does an awesome job, and the patients will be very happy to see a before and after, and you can be very confident to take those before and after photos. Same here. Her crow's feet, the under the eye or the crow's feet area here, you can see the fine wrinkles, the improvement on the fine wrinkles here. This one looks very nice. You can see a lot of the fine wrinkles under the eye and then near the infraorbital area here. You can see a great improvement on the crow's feet here as well. Same goes for this person. You can barely see anything after the treatment here. Okay, same goes for her. Crow's feet, still see a little bit, but you can definitely see a big improvement from the before to after. Okay, same here. All right. So I want to talk about why Bellanova is the choice for many practitioners. So a lot of people choose the Bellanova because it's the best affordable device that has face lifting effect. Okay. I know there are a lot of medical devices out there that are easily that goes over $100,000. Okay. Now Bellanova is not costed at that level. It's not 100,000. It's not. It's definitely affordable. We can talk about the numbers later, but it is the best affordable device in my opinion. At this price, I think it does the best job. So, and it uses the technology that we're all familiar with. And it uses the microcurrent, right? We all know the microcurrent. It uses the low-level laser therapy. Nano Mist may not be so familiar, but it uses a lot of the technology that we already know of. Okay, we just combined it together, right? So because it's with this innovative combination of therapies, that's what makes this treatment very unique. And this uniqueness will differentiate your practice from other practices. And not only does it provide skin tightening effect, but it will improve the skin tone and the product delivery at the same time. And it delivers the maximum results with minimum treatment time, and about 20 to 30 minutes. And there's no pain. It's definitely pain-free. All right, so let's talk about money. So more bang for your buck. So this product, the products that we use while doing the treatment may cost about it comes down to $8 per treatment. Using the iontopy and just other post-care creams that we use, it comes down to about $8 per treatment. And we recommend that the clinics charge about $200 per treatment. And that's what a lot of the Bellanova current users are charging as well. And as a package, they sell a lot of the 10-session package as like a $1,500. So it comes down to about $150 per treatment. So it actually has a very good return on investment. And your consumable is very little. There's very close to nothing, compared to what you can charge, right? So the return on investment of Bellanova estimated treatment cost is anywhere from $150 to about $200 per session. And you can easily break even with about 5 to 7 clients signing up for the 10-session package. All right, so that's it for all I prepared today. Now, I just want to remind you, don't forget to do a very quick survey after this webinar. And after you're done, you can text Bellanova to my number at 909-532-1025. And I'll be able to offer you with the exclusive coupon to Histolab. And also I'll give you a special 25% discount on Bellanova on appreciation for joining this webinar. Okay, so just let me know that you joined the webinar with me, and just text Bellanova, or you can say hello. And you can also visit us at BellanovaUSA.com, or follow us on Instagram of Bellanova Therapy, or the AMA Meditime. So if you have any questions, just feel free to give me a call. You can text me, or you can email me. Here's my email here, steve@meditimeusa.com. And you can just send me an email with your questions. All right. And then I'll be taking your questions. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and type it up on your chat. And before I end, I would love to answer any of the questions you may have.